So, you're asking me about my drag mothers. To be honest, I really don't have any drag mothers. There's queens that I used to look up to, and when I used to live in Florida, I really looked up to this queen that worked at the Copa named Miss Belle Kincaid. I will never forget Miss Belle Kincaid. I used to go to all of her shows, Belle at Midnight, and she was so fabulous. She really was. She was just raw and dirty, and I loved her. And she was very popular, and she had all the best nights at the club. But Belle Kincaid was 6'6", and at least 300, not big pounds, but she was proportionate. But I gravitated towards her because she was very funny. And then we started having a drink or two at the bar, hanging out, and she was telling me, you know, I see you dress androgynous. Are you going to do drag and all that? And I was explaining to her that I wanted to do drag, but I wanted to do it slowly. Because back then I was going to school and I had a lot of responsibilities. And I was working part-time. So there was no time really for drag. But I used to go to all of her shows, Miss Belle Kincaid, and she had a show. It was Belle at Midnight, and she used to do this spoof off of Dynasty. I think they had like 20 TVs at the Copa, and Belle used to do the spoofs. She would reenact the Crystal and Alexis fighting scenes. Oh, it was the funniest thing, the way she used to roll around on the floor and scream and yell, and it used to always match what was happening on the screen, and the place would go crazy. Belle Kincaid was fabulous. She never taught me anything, but you know, I got to know her very well. We had dinner a few times. I went to her place, and we would just hang out and chat. This was nothing else more than that. And Belle was more like a trans woman, so she really didn't wear a lot of makeup. She was just being herself. So she did have weave and all of that stuff, and she looked like